Theater 5 presents The Time, the Place, and the Death.
Hello, darling.
Why, Henry, how nice to see you. And on a Tuesday. Oh, this is a happy surprise.
Well, I trust I'm not causing you any inconvenience, Irene, by dropping in unexpectedly like this.
I'm quite alone, Henry.
Good. I have some sensational, some marvelous news for you, my dear.
Oh, but wait. Not another word until I've mixed your drink. Your usual?
Thank you.
Sit down, Henry.
Thank you.
What's that you have in your hand?
The Ace of Spades.
Oh, then you've been to another gypsy fortune.
Yes, a most extraordinary and satisfying experience.
And amusing, I'd say, from that smile you can't quite conceal.
My dear Irene, have you ever wondered where and under what circumstances you will die?
Henry, what a funny question.
Well, my dear, I don't intend to be funny.
Oh, you know what I mean. Here's your drink.
Thank you.
After all, nobody really thinks about his own death. I certainly don't. I'd rather know as little as possible about my future.
I see. Well, to your health, my dear.
And to yours.
Thank you. Irene.
Yes, dear.
I'm going to die.
Henry, you paid some gypsy to tell you that? And I would have told you for nothing. Everybody dies eventually.
No. I mean that I'm going to die sometime in the very near future. This card, Irene, this Ace of Spades, is my proof.
Oh? Let me see it. Looks like any other Ace of Spades.
But this exact card turned up 3 times this afternoon, following a sequence of other cards, which also was revealed 3 times. It's a fact, Irene. I'm going to die very soon.
Oh, my poor Henry.
Oh, sympathy. You fail to comprehend, Irene. As a matter of fact, it took me a while to get used to it. But now, don't you see, I've never been happier.
How could you possibly be happy?
Because I've never been able to face the future blindly. I've always sought oracular advice. I'm happy that I know my death will be soon, Irene. Now I must also know the details.
The details? Henry, you're giving me the shudders. But if you want to be absolutely certain of just how you'll die, why don't you commit suicide?
Oh, my dear, what an absurd suggestion.
Well, then pay someone to do the job.
Irene.
Oh, frankly, dear, I think you should forget the whole thing. Would you like another drink?
No, thank you very much. I'd better be going.
If only I could believe this, Henry, that you actually know the future.
Oh, in time, you'll see for yourself. Here, take this check, my dear.
Why, Henry.
It should be sufficient to buy an attractive dress, which you must wear to my funeral.
You're so generous. But I do hope that card, that Ace of Spades, is a mistake.
And I'm so happy to know that it's not. Good afternoon, Irene.
Good afternoon, Henry.
Now.
Who's that? Huh? What's going on out here? What's that for... Oh, dear. Miss Chippendale! Miss Chippendale! Are you all right, sir? Yeah. Are you all right, sir? Yeah. Well, come here quick and bring some water. Your friend had an accident. Oh, please, sir, please, it's all my fault. I should have fixed that step. Please, sir, are you all right?
Is he dead, Rudy?
I don't think so.
He told me something like this would happen. Not 2 minutes ago, he told me. Here, this water from my vase of flowers.
His eyes are open. Here, now, sit up, sir. Sit up. Here, let me help you. There we go.
Thank you.
Oh, Henry, are you all right?
Irene.
Yes, dear.
Have I died?
Thank goodness, no, Henry.
Oh, but how close you came, sir. The way you landed, your head must have missed that knob there on the banister. An inch or 2 closer, and, well, who knows?
You see, Henry, that Ace of Spades was wrong after all.
I don't think it was.
It's that 4th step from the landing. When the weather is damp and it warps, the edge sticks out a little like, you know. Some other people have tripped on that step.
Then why haven't you fixed it, Rudy? You're the janitor.
Well, I tried, Miss Chippendale, but the lumber yard was out of the right kind of wood. No one's been hurt, though, until today. I don't know why that step was worse for you, sir, than...
Well, I believe I know. I think I'll be able to stand up now.
Oh, here. Take my arm.
Yeah, we are. Thank you, my dear Irene. You have no idea of the amount of work this has saved me.
Work? What are you talking about, Henry?
I know everything now. I know the place and the circumstance.
You do?
Yes. I'm going to die as a result of that fall from the stairway.
Really, Henry?
Well, don't you see? Fate has given me a warning, Irene. The rest is up to me. I must now fix the date and arrange the details for afterwards. Having escaped death once under such miraculous conditions, I'll never escape a second time. Imagine just an inch or two from that knob.
Well, the lumber yard said they were getting a shipment in next week. Then I can fix this step.
Well, if you do, my good man, you'll have to answer to me.
Aye?
Good afternoon.
But it's impossible, Henry. Nobody can foretell the future, except perhaps the weatherman, and you know how accurate he is. Take my advice and forget all about it. It's your shot.
Oh, thanks. I've received a warning, Joseph, which I believe I'm in a very enviable position. I'm now able to arrange a suitable date for my death. It can be any day upon which I decide, and the appointment must be kept.
Good shot, Henry.
Yes. Tomorrow? No, tomorrow's too soon. Next Sunday. Yes, the day will be Sunday. Perfect. Then they can bury me on Wednesday.
Another good shot.
Then it's definite, Joseph. Sunday. Nothing will deter me from my fate next Sunday. Joseph, just think. This might be the last time I shall see you.
The last? Oh, no, Henry, I don't believe it.
Unless you can be at Irene's next Sunday when I pay my farewell call.
Well,
In fact, Joseph, I'd like you to be there at, shall we say 5:30? I'll descend the stairs to my death at 5:52. 5s and 2s always have been benevolent numbers for me.
Yes, I'll be there, my dear Henry.
And on Wednesday, of course, you'll attend my funeral.
Of course, and I'll mourn for you deeply.
Oh, splendid, thank you. The funeral will be at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock? Oh, but Henry, that's the afternoon they'll be judging the terriers at the Westminster, and I've registered both Tristan and Isolde. I'm dreadfully sorry, but I just can't attend the funeral.
Well, I'm sorry too, Joseph, but, oh dear. At least I can expect you to be at Irene's on Sunday.
On Sunday? Yes, Henry. Yes, I'll be there. Good evening, Irene.
Oh, Joseph, it's so late.
May I come in?
Of course, dear. Oh, my darling Joseph.
Irene. Oh, my love.
I'm so very glad to see you.
Irene, I just left Henry. He thinks he's going to die.
I know all about it. Another one of his fortune tellers.
No, but he's going to make all the arrangements. He actually believes it.
It's possible, you know. I've heard of stranger things.
But, darling, you...
Hold me, Joseph. Hold me closer.
Yes. Like this. Now listen to me, Irene. When Henry dies, he will leave all his money to you.
How do you know?
He told me that he's having his will drawn up. He's very sentimental, and you have been a faithful friend. When he dies, you'll be a rich woman, Irene.
When he dies? You mean if he dies?
Irene, he will die.
You sure?
I need his money as much as you do. I'm going to make sure.
Joseph.
Why should that shock you? How often have we discussed how we might get our hands on his money? And now's the perfect time.
But how?
Simple, my dear. And absolutely safe for us.
It would have to be.
Don't worry. You see, Henry will make all the arrangements, all the preparations. And then...
Yes?
And then, on the day he has planned for his death, we will kill him.
How?
Poison. He will come here to descend those stairs. We will have a drink, a final, sad farewell drink. His will be well laced with arsenic.
But the police will know.
That his drink was poisoned? Good. That's what we want. Because he will have made all those preparations, they will decide that he committed suicide. There'll be no way for them to know otherwise. What do you think now?
I think, my darling, that you and I both will someday soon be very, very wealthy.
Yes, sir. Is there some way I can help you, or would you rather look around?
No, I wish to order one of these.
Oh, yes, sir. Is there any special kind of wood you desire?
If only I knew what kind of wood that stairway is made of, it might be rather suitable. Oh, dear, it might warp. I desire mahogany.
Mahogany, I'll just write that down. And the trimming, sir?
No silver.
Oh, yes, sir. Now, one thing more, the size.
My size, of course.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but have you lost a twin brother, perhaps?
No, I was an only son. I want a first-class funeral.
Oh, very well. £1,000 certainly will take care of everything.
Excellent. I'll make you out a check for the amount right now.
Oh, that's perfectly all right, sir. Just a deposit will be sufficient. You can mail the balance to us later.
Oh, but I won't be able to later. You see, the coffin and the services are for myself.
For yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's quite a joke, yes.
No, I'm not joking. I'm dying on Sunday. I want to be buried next Wednesday.
Oh, I do believe you're serious, sir.
I assure you I am.
Oh, forgive me.
Oh, I quite understand.
But what a shame that the world will lose a man of your integrity. You pay for your own funeral while most people let their relatives and friends spend the money. You're a truly great man, sir.
Oh, thank you, and good day.
Yes, you'll be given a magnificent send-off. Goodbye, sir, and good luck.
It's almost 6 o'clock, Irene. He should be here any moment.
I know, and he's never late.
Here. Here's the capsule with the arsenic.
Looks so harmless, doesn't it?
When you're making him his usual drink, just break this with your fingernail right here. Look. And pour all of the contents into his glass. There's enough here to fell an ox.
Such a little thing.
No, think of tomorrow, darling. Think of all his money.
It's all I've thought of for years. Oh, there he is.
Then quick, put this next to the liquor bottle.
Yes. How's this?
Good. He'll never notice. Now, answer the door.
Oh, good afternoon, Irene.
Hello, Henry. Come in, my dear.
Thank you. Oh, Joseph, I'm so pleased that you could arrange to be here.
Hello, Henry.
Oh, sit down, dear.
Thank you.
Shall I make your usual drink, Henry?
No, thank you.
No?
No, thank you.
But Henry, a farewell drink.
No, I want all my senses sharp. The moment I anticipate comes only once in every lifetime, and I want to be able to savor it fully.
But surely only one drink. Just think of what you're doing to me. I'll be so lonely when you're gone.
Oh, there, my dear. Irene, you won't have a thing to worry about except for a few small endowments I've arranged for you to inherit everything.
Oh, that's very generous of you, Henry.
And as for being lonely, I'm sure Joseph will be pleased to see that you're occupied.
Why, yes, of course.
Now, aren't you feeling better, dear?
Yes, much.
Yeah.
But, Henry, there is one thing more before you go. One last favor to me.
Oh, name it, my dear.
A drink, Henry. I want us to have a last sad drink together. You needn't have enough to spoil your day.
There isn't time. It's now 5:49. I've never been late for an appointment in my life, and I have only 3 more minutes. I must go.
Henry, let me pour it for you. Just a few quick swallows.
Thank you again for your hospitality, Irene.
Henry, please.
And Joseph, thank you for the many games of billiards and for the fine friendship all these years. You'll be sure to send me a spray of orchids on Wednesday.
Henry, I insist that you have a drink with us.
Now, I'd like you both to remain here. You might, if you don't mind, prepare this divan to receive my body when the janitor brings it up. Well, my dear friend.
Henry, wait.
Goodbye, Irene. I trust you'll enjoy my money.
Come back here.
Henry, don't go ahead with this farce. Come in here and have a drink.
Farewell, Joseph.
Henry!
He's gone.
I know.
Well, what are we going to do now? All that money, it's going downstairs with him.
Suppose just by some chance, it really happens the way Henry thinks it will.
You mean the fortune teller could be right after all?
Well, isn't it possible? They've given him an awful lot of accurate predictions.
Oh, Joseph, he's got to die.
Open the door. We'll listen.
Just a few more seconds, that's all. well, there's nothing to regret. I've lived my life to the fullest. Not every man can feel as satisfied and pleased as I am. They will say, those who knew me only slightly will say, poor Henry Perth Johnson, he came to such an untimely end. Oh, untimely indeed. Little will they know. Yes, the landing. Yes, this is the flight. Yes, I can see that step. The fourth from the bottom. Now. Oh, it will be such a perfect funeral. And that cemetery plot, eternal beauty there. A perfect life, and now a perfect death. Next one. It's the next step. I'll close my eyes and step off into space. Goodbye. Goodbye, beautiful world. Oh, good heavens.
You made it okay.
You fixed that step.
Oh, no, I did not. I got the wood, but today's Sunday and I don't work on Sunday.
Then the step is no longer warped.
It's just the same as the day you fell. But you were so careful today, even when you shut your eyes. You know, I stood right over there watching you. You didn't trip even a little. You went so carefully.
Carefully?
Henry! Henry!
You're all right. You're not dead.
Dead? No, Joseph.
Then nothing happened.
Oh, I saw images of my childhood, my whole past flashed before me.
But you're perfectly all right.
Yes, Joseph. It's been a most extraordinary experience. Irene, Joseph, it's quite clear to me, and it should be to you also.
What's that, Henry?
Today, this afternoon, just now, I escaped my own death.
That's true.
And now, don't you see? Now I shall live forever.
No.
Joseph,
Yes, Henry?
I'll now be able to meet you for billiards on Thursday, as usual.
Oh, yes.
Oh, janitor, that money I gave you to carry my body upstairs.
Oh, yes, sir.
Keep it and see that you fix that step properly.
Oh, too right, I will.
And Irene, my dear Irene.
Yes, Henry.
Now, I could do with one of your delightful drinks.
You could.
Really, Henry?
Oh, by all means, perhaps even a couple of drinks. Oh, come, my friends, upstairs.
Well, this certainly does call for a celebration, Henry.
From now on, every day will be a celebration, Joseph.
Here's your drink, Henry.
Thank you. Oh, Irene,
Yes, dear.
there's something I must do first before anything else.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, I must telephone. I put my drink right down here. It won't take a moment. Excuse me.
But Henry, I'd like to propose a toast to you.
Well, then go right ahead, Joseph. It would be bad luck for me to drink my own toast.
But Henry...
Hello? Henry Perth Johnson here. Is this the funeral director? Oh, good. You're expecting my body in a short while. Well, I've decided to cancel all the arrangements. Yes, that's right. No, I didn't die. I'm in the best of health. Next week? No, my good man. Cancel it permanently. Thank you.
Henry...
Wait, Joseph. Before you make a toast to me, I would like to propose one to both of you.
Irene, do something. It can't happen.
No, Henry.
Oh, well, what's the matter?
Here, give me that glass.
Yeah, I'll make a fresh drink for you, Henry.
Touch this drink yet. A toast.
Give it to me, Henry, please.
Why? Is there something wrong with it?
No, it's just that I...
There's a strange smell to this drink. Reminiscent of gardens in summer, rose arbor. You recognize it. Arsenic.
Arsenic.
Arsenic, decidedly. Oh, surely you realize, Irene, that I cannot die now under any circumstances.
Yes, we realize.
Here you are, Henry, a fresh drink. And I'll take that glass. Thank you.
Henry. Sweet Henry. Will you ever be able to forgive us?
Forgive? Oh, I've already forgotten, my dear. To you, Irene, and to you, Joseph, my closest and my dearest friends.
Theater 5 has presented The Time, the Place, and the Death. Written by Peter Fernandez, produced and directed by Warren Somerville. In the cast, Paul McGrath, Ian Martin, Bryna Rayburn, and Elliot Reed. Audio engineers Neil Pultz and Marty Folia. Sound technician Ed Blaney. Script editor Jack C. Wilson. Original music by Alexander Vlastotsenko. Orchestra under the direction of Glenn Osser. We invite your comments. Write to Theater 5, New York 23, New York. That's Theater 5, New York 23, New York. This is Fred Foy speaking. This has been an ABC Radio Network production.